So I, 17F, changed high schools around 2 years ago. Due to being quite neurodivergent and introverted, I didn't necessarily click with everyone there, which is normal. That's when Y, 19M, who was practically 18 at the time, and I was still 15, approached me. Y was basically everything you'd expect from a popular kid, huge friend group, excellent grades, and other stuff. I was in an international school, so age gaps in the same year are the norm. Y started sitting really close to me during classes, and since another friend of mine, now 18F, was on good terms with him, I thought we could be friends. However, Y didn't seem to think that way. He started getting touchy during classes, sitting very close even if I clearly tried placing physical distance. He then started checking my socials, finding almost all my alt accounts, which I do not consent to, and started following most of my close friends, whom he rapidly became very close to. It had only been 3 months. Then eventually, Y wanted more, and started guilt-trip me with their mental health because they wanted a relationship. I had just turned 16 and he was almost 19, I refused, and that's when it started to worsen. Now, I've just graduated, woohoo, and have been planning to go on a trip with my friend circle, who aren't at the school, in order to catch up and just have fun. Y wants to come and meet my best friend, and keeps pestering me to. Turns out yesterday he also bought train tickets. That's without mentioning that I lived 1 HR 30 from his place, yet for some reason he was always around my area, trying to bump into me, so naturally I got really grossed out. To the point at some point avoiding going outside at certain hours to just avoid Y. Now that Y bought tickets, I don't know what to do, as he is on good terms, due to what he did, with some of my close friends who don't mind him coming. Except that we promised that it would be our trip, and I voiced out my feelings on this. Some of them say I'm overreacting and being overly possessive over my best friend. Eventually, during graduation, after Y started being too close and genuinely irritating me, I snapped and said that he had no right to come over to my special trip, which I never mentioned to him, by the way, he learnt through my friends, and that I am not obliged to introduce him to my best friend. He called me an AH and said I was far too possessive, and that I should get a grip, and that what he was doing was normal. I am still 17. He's turning 20 in 2 weeks. I think I'm allowed to be creeped out ESP since our whole group is around my age.